For a change, a rather even battle between bat and ball at the Kotla at the Arun Jaitley Stadium between DC and RR. The amazing, the irrepressible Pommie Mbangwa joins us on Cricbuzz Comm Box. Pommie, did you expect it to be so even, or have RR surprised you?
I don't think they've surprised me. What surprised me is the conditions, actually. In game 2 here, it's a lot drier than expected. I expected the ball to sort of come on that little bit more. Yes, not to the same extent as the previous game, but it seems it's stopping in the pitch. It's made shot making quite difficult. Looking at the way that Jake Fraser-McGurk was dismissed, yes, he's trying to take it on one that's sliding on, a pitch that's sliding on. He probably somewhat manages to get that just over the infield. It's not necessarily the right length for him to be going at, but there is some stop and hold in the pitch, which makes it difficult. And those spinners are having a nice time of it.
Yeah, barring Tushar Deshpande's 33 of the 2 overs he's bowled, the other bowlers have kept it nice and tight. Take a look at that, 76 for 2. Sandeep Sharma Hasaranga has bowled 2 and he's looking good as well. Abishek Porel and KL Rahul, 2 players who've seen a fair bit of form in this season so far. Perhaps Delhi's best bet given the conditions right now.
Yeah, I like that KL Rahul is out there, and he might be batting a little slowly, some will think at present, but what he will do is make an assessment. And even if it is a conservative one, I don't think he'd make a conservative one this season, because he's been going pretty well this season. He's in good touch. And so if it's possible to play shots to kind of advance the game, which in the second part of the game, I think they have to. However, you're looking at the conditions because you're batting first and you're thinking that, you know, they might be due. You've got to ensure that you mitigate for that by perhaps being a little bit more aggressive.
Anticlimactic for Karun Nair, who we spoke about so much in the pre-game show. Silly way to get out.
It happens. He would rather it didn't happen. Many would rather it didn't happen. Thought there was a single. Total misjudgment. There wasn't a single on. And in the end, probably felt that he had got back with the catch being taken by Sandeep, who was at the stumps. He probably felt, oh, I'll get back because of that. And he's ever so slightly out. And it just shows you, doesn't it, how cricket goes. Today, hero, the next time, not so. It goes from one end to the other, and it all goes pretty quickly. So, got to try and stay even.
What's left for the Delhi Capitals? There's Ashutosh Sharma, the captain Akshar Patel, and Tristan Stubbs yet to come. What should Delhi's approach be over the next 5 overs?
They're 2 down. Essentially, it's about ensuring that they play according to what their assessment is. And teams don't like to put a number to it in terms of what they're going to try and score, but the conditions tell you how you can play. I still think whilst you're 2 down at halfway, you can afford to be that bit more expansive because you haven't lost another, you haven't got new batters there. As long as you've got batters who are in and have got the pace of the pitch, they've got to make the most of the fact that they're there.
Right, Tikshana's bowling his 3rd, which is the 11th over now. If you were the RR think tank, what would you do with your bowling options over the next 5 overs? Do you bring in your best and try and take a wicket, because perhaps tougher for a new batter to come in and get going straight away?
Yeah, I think if you get a wicket, then you might want to sort of get away some overs if you're thinking that way. But I think at present, what they'll do is try and strangle with the spin. And the spin has generally gone well. Both Tikshana and Hasaranga, so good. I mean, absolutely nothing to complain about in that regard. You might want to get one of Tushar Deshpande's overs away. Should you have a wicket go down now? A new batter in says, get one away, and then you can mix and match. Jofra Archer to come back to try and blow away the new batter as well. But you've got Sandeep at the back end. You're happy for him to bowl 2 at the back end and to keep going with those spinners and get their overs done.
Surprise, surprise, Riyan Parag's bowling the 12th over. So I'm not too sure what Sanju Samson...
That's probably because of spin. That's also because of here are two batters who are in, and he doesn't want to go to Deshpande, who's been fetching. And let's have a look if it will spin with another spinner working, and you might be able to still keep it down.
One thing's for sure, this is certainly not a 200 kind of typical pitch that we're used to seeing.
Our numbers are rubbish.
We're all wrong, but we'll pretend. We'll pretend we didn't make any predictions. Make sure you join Joy Bhattacharya, myself, and the irrepressible Pommie Mbangwa with a lot of energy on Cricbuzz Live at the end of this innings. Bye for now.